Hey everybody, it's your boy Montel. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, I'm losing a bit of my voice. I've been seriously on the con move, and I finally completed my final convention of the season, which is DragonCon, and I'm here to tell you about how amazing it was. It was better than the past 5, which is really surprising because the other 5 were just freaking awesome. But we're going to talk about that. So I'm ready. Brain's ready, eyes are ready, mouth is ready, memories are ready, and surprises. So, get ready. Hey everybody, it's your boy Montel. What's going on? How's everybody doing? Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. I know you're probably having a fantastic day, week, month, year, millennium, time stream, space-time continuum day. You know all the stuff that I go through, but hopefully you guys are doing okay. Thank you for joining me. To my new subscribers, thank you so much. I've been getting a lot of new love, and I thank you guys so much for that. Please don't forget to like and share. I'm on social media. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Alright, if you see the subscribe button, it's around my head somewhere. I don't know. I never try to predict it, but hit that subscribe button on there and hit the notification bell so that way when you want to know what I'm doing, then you can see what I'm doing, and then you can be a part of the festivities, okay? And of course, like my videos, please, please, please. I actually think doing this and this looks really well. Yeah, I'm a little more spiffed up. I just came back from work. We got the hurricane coming, so everybody's trying to get themselves together and do the best they can. But I'm not here to talk about the hurricane. I'm here to talk about the amazing weekend I had at DragonCon. DragonCon was over Labor Day weekend in Atlanta, and ladies and gentlemen, I am here to tell you this is by far the best DragonCon I have ever attended. So many surprises, so many reunions, new friends, and just amazing all around. Now, if you're not familiar with it, DragonCon is an everything fandom convention that has been created by fans and has been around for years. It happens in Atlanta, Labor Day weekend. And it doesn't happen in a huge venue like most will go to convention centers. This one happens in 5 hotels: the Sheraton, the Hilton, the Hyatt, the Marriott, and the Westin, all downtown. But it's so much more than that because it's basically a get together, fandoms and cosplay out the yang, and a chance to chill and party and have fun and just be amongst other geeks and nerds in a more laid back and chill atmosphere. But it still gets pretty hyped, and you still have knuckleheads. It doesn't fail. You always have the idiots out there, but we tend to put them in the corner, wrap them in barbed wire, and just dare them to move. So many photo shoots and panels and workshops and concerts and parties and everything. It was awesome. The dealer's room was amazing, so much to the point it was so colossal, and I've never seen this before. They actually had a line wrap around the Ameris Mart where it was, and I've never seen that before. And truth be told, I stayed away from it until Monday, the last day of the convention. And this year was, I think it's their second time doing it for 5 days, from Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So yeah, it was 5 days, so Thursday to Monday. I think it's the first 5-day geek convention that I know of. San Diego, it could be classified as 5 days, but preview night, really nothing really happens. Everybody's just getting registered and getting settled in, just walking around the Gaslamp. Whereas here on Thursday, everything starts on Thursday, so Thursday to Monday. And if you've never been, I guarantee you, if you go, you're going to enjoy yourself. You'll see cosplayers. This is one of the times where cosplayers showcase their work. They put out some of the most amazing things, and of course, I had to come with my classic Patriot and my Urban Patriot. But this year was different for me because I got to be in the DragonCon parade. This is something I've never seen any other convention do. They actually have a parade on that Saturday on Peachtree, and it's about a mile long, mile and a half, and you have different fandoms coming through. You have the Star Wars 501st, you've got video games, you've got comics, you've got superheroes, and of course I got to be in it because my friends, my amazing folks, the Usual Rangers, and I've talked about them before in previous videos, they also do a Wakanda. And when I tell you that these are the most talented group of kids that I've ever known, and they are wonderful friends of mine, they asked me to be a part of their group that walked in the parade. They had the Dora Milaje, of course you had Shuri, and you had T'Challa, you had Killmonger, and you had M'Baku. I was Zuri, and I geeked out so bad when I saw the costume. My friend Cree created this costume, and when I tell you this thing came off so well, I got more compliments because of this costume and how I carried it. And you know, it's a funny story. Now, those of you who watched the movie, and if you haven't, you need to watch it, okay? This is ridiculous. Black Panther has been out for a while. It is still killing it, but I will talk about it another day. In the movie, Zuri is the keeper and the overseer of the purple flower that can take away, that can give and can take away. Oh no, I'm sorry. It gives the power to Black Panther, and he has to consume it, or to T'Challa. And of course, when I got the costume, I was excited, but there was one thing missing: the flower. And so we get to that day. Was crazy from the morning until the night. I get there, I meet up with them, put on the costume, Dora Milaje getting themselves together, meet up with the rest of them. We go down to the parade route. Of course, we almost ran into an issue because we were supposed to have they were supposed to have badges, and they didn't have badges, and they were trying to get wristbands. These wristbands right here, yes, we were supposed to get those, and we didn't get those, and it was crazy at the point, but we did get in there. We got staged and we got to our position, and it was awesome. Now, I didn't have a flower, and I didn't think about it until after I got on the parade route. And I'm looking around, I'm talking to my friends, talking to Cree, I'm talking to Jerry, and to Chris, and to Aaron, and Andre, and talking to other Dora Milaje. It's like, okay, I guess I'll just do the best I can. I was just kind of holding my hand like this, so that way I could look like I was carrying something. And I looked down on the ground, and I found this blue flower. It was as close to purple as I could get, and I went, oh, you gotta be kidding me. I was meant to be there. Ah! So I picked it up, I looked and I said, look what I got. My friend, and first of all, I think it was Aaron I showed it to first. Aaron went, okay. I showed it to everybody. They went, where did you get? I said it was on the, okay. And we started walking, and the parade was amazing. I really felt one with this costume. As a matter of fact, this is it right here. I got it folded right now with the tabard in the front, and this, oh my gosh, it was, oh my goodness. When I tell you, this is going to be beast. This is now my third costume in my repertoire, and I enjoyed it so much. We got done with the route. I was sweating underneath, and I didn't care. It was hot. I didn't care. Took a bottle of water, went, and I almost ate the plastic bottle itself. And we got inside the Marriott, and people loved what we did. We had stopped more times for photo shoots in a little bit between the Hilton, the Marriott, the Hyatt, the Marriott, and the Hilton, the Hyatt, and the Marriott. Between those three, it was one of those. We kept getting stopped. And now if you go to the Marriott, that's where a lot of the photo shoots happen. And we were stationed in one spot, and it was amazing. It was such a good time. Talk about awesome. My Urban Patriot was received very well. Zuri was received fantastically, but it was Sunday. It was Sunday where it just became magical. Now, those of you who know I dress as Patriot, classic Patriot, and that is always going to be my favorite. The Black Geeks photo shoot, we do this every year. DragonCon Black Geeks photo shoot is usually on Saturday, but this year it was on Sunday. It was behind the Hilton, and they have two sets of steps. So we go over there, and everybody's gathered. You see everybody of color in these amazing costumes. Of course, I'm there with my folks. They're doing their Black Panther stuff. Of course, I'm in my classic Patriot, and I'm there with my friends and just reunions. And these are some of the most quality people I've ever met, from my photographer friends, Jeff and Lee and Sherman, to my cosplayer friends, folks I've followed, people who follow me, people I've known for years, people I've met for the first time. It was like a reunion. And it was so awesome. So we're standing there, we're getting all in our positions, and everybody is there, and we're ready. And all of a sudden, there's this fanfare off to the left of us, and we're like, what's going on? And we walk over, and we see Christine Adams from Black Lightning comes out of nowhere, and I geeked so bad. Those of you know how much I love Black Lightning. Oh, I was screaming. Of course, I wasn't screaming outside because in costume. Inside, I'm going, ah! Somewhere there was a pigeon that exploded, but I'll apologize to the family. And there were probably stray animals running for their life, but I didn't care. She showed up. Not only did she show up, she took one of the megaphones and she talked about how awesome it was and what we were doing and what we represented and one of the reasons why she became an actress and why being on Black Lightning was so wonderful. And oh my gosh, I could truly say that was one of the most amazing moments. And then she came over and took pictures with us, and she was right here. She was right here. She had her hand on my shoulder. And now the messed up part is my friend Cree and my folks over, who the usual Rangers, they're getting a kick out of it because I'm turning as red as my mask. And they are getting a huge kick out of watching me lose it. And he's like, oh, he's blushing. Shut up, just shut up. Shut up. Of course, I didn't say this out loud because, I'm in my costume and everything. I'm looking like, really? She took pictures with us. She talked to us. And right after we shot, before she had to go, because she was really busy, walked over to her and I said, do me a favor. Can you please tell the cast, thank you so much from the 9-year-old in me who read Black Lightning as a kid. And I tell a lot of people that for me, it was one of the most integral points of my life. Because a lot of people know that growing up, I didn't have a lot of friends, and comics were my only go-to. And sorry, but to see somebody who had a huge impact on that and be able to tell them thank you meant a lot to me. Comics have always been my go-to, and now people are understanding why they've been so important. I tell people, I was that 9-year-old kid who was on my grandmother's porch reading my comic books. I didn't play basketball. I didn't do sports. I was content to be in that world, and I got bullied, and I got teased, and I got joked, and everything. And to see someone who's in a show that portrays one of my favorite characters, and I went up to her and I got emotional, just like I'm getting emotional now. And I told her, tell the cast, I said thank you from the 9-year-old boy. Sorry. One thing I never told you guys, I would never lie to you. And that meant a great deal to me. She told me thank you, and she hugged me, and she had to go. But that was the literal cherry on top. And DragonCon was so awesome. If you never get the chance to go, if you want to go and things pop up, and I get that, please take the time to get a hotel and get ready to buy the badge and just experience it. Even if you come for one day, just experience it, because DragonCon is one of those events that culminates everything we love. Comics, anime, science fiction, fantasy, TV, movies, gaming, music, everything. And it's a celebration. It's a genuine celebration. And the city appreciates it, and people come together. And I've always said, we come together so that way people who are inside themselves can come outside the box. And I made some new friends and everything. To me, DragonCon will always rank up there with San Diego as my top 5 events. It ranks up there because though they are different in their scope and they're different in what they provide, they do the same thing. They celebrate geekdom, fandom, and overall everything that we love that should transcend color. And yeah, That was DragonCon. Where's my book? Yeah. That was DragonCon. Right there. All right. Thank you so much for checking me out, guys. Please don't forget to like my video. Please share. Please share. Please put my word out there to folks and let them know that, hey, there's someone here who loves what he does. And don't forget to subscribe and do the one thing that I always ask you guys to do after I say thank you for joining me. Just 3 simple things, okay? Stay nerdy, stay geeky, and as always, stay sexy. Bye, guys.
Yeah!